Hey, I'm going to be doing 10 tips for 10 days. And this is day 2. And I just wanted to recap some of the things that we're going to be talking about for the next 10 days. Day 1 was kind of the introduction. Day 2 is like why use video. Day 3, I'm going to say where video can be used. I'm going to be talking about that. And then on day 4, what topic do I choose? There's a decision you have to make about some different subjects, different topics, and things like that. So that's a consideration, and we'll walk over that, and we'll work through that. And then also, what is required to get started? Everybody says, "Well, I don't have everything I need." Well, it's like you probably do, or you're incredibly close to having everything you need. It doesn't take a lot. And then, how do I stay consistent? And that's a huge topic because a lot of people get like the podcast fade. It's called pod fade, and it's very similar in video. Is like you get started, all of a sudden things become overwhelming. You get busy, and next thing you know, it's a challenge. So we're going to be talking about that and how you get past that. And then how do I invite guests to the show? Well, I have a few techniques after having a few hundred people on the episodes and on the pirate broadcast, and I'll be sharing that out as well. So those are some techniques that I actually got going on. I'm happy to help and answer questions with that. So, and then also number 8, day 8, we'll be talking about how do I grow my audience, and I know that's an important question a lot of people ask, and potentially maybe one of the better questions might be is how do I impact my relationships? How do I develop stronger relationships? How do I get partners that are super fans that want to make things happen? So we're going to be talking about that and diving in a little deeper. And then how can I follow up? Because it's cliche and everything. However, I'm always continuing to improve on this piece of the puzzle, and it's about how to follow up. There's a lot of people that are on LinkedIn, and their engagement is up, and they're really hustling to make sure that they're showing up and making those comments and everything else, and it makes a difference. And when you're really busy, it's not always available. So you have to think about, okay, what does that need to look like for you to be successful in how you define your success? And then, do I have to use video? Well, we're going to wrap it up after 10 days. We're going to start with the intro. We're going to say why use video. And video is right now gaining a reputation of being seen. It's being noticed. You have an opportunity to actually make a difference in your video by using video. Now, there's different types of video, and we'll get into that in future. And I just want to make sure that 56% of executives are now turning to video because they don't have time to read. And also, there's a lot of people that have actually used subtitles to allow people to watch video with subtitles so they're at work. However, a lot of us are not at work right now. We're at home, remote. We're all remote and doing some different things along those directions. So video is the most impactful thing you can produce right now for your brand, for your message, and for your information you're sharing. There's a lot of different ways to do it, a lot of different techniques you can use, and we're going to be diving into a few of those techniques in the next 10 days. Next 8 days, I guess, because this is day 2. So video is important. I'm just going to go with that premise. If you're uncomfortable about being on camera, there's other ways that you can actually continue to share video without being on camera until you get more comfortable being on camera. Video is something that you have to get used to and you have to think about and you have to be very consistent with. And I think there's a lot of ways that you could be consistent and actually live your life and enjoy things around it. So anyway, I'm Russ Johns, host of the Pirate Broadcast, founder and captain of the Pirate Syndicate. And if you have questions about video production, live streaming, and strategy for your brand, I'd love to have a conversation with you. So until tomorrow, 10 tips, 10 days. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. And you enjoy the day. Take care.